Welcome to AI for Beginners Demystified, the podcast that makes artificial intelligence simple, practical, and exciting, especially for small business owners and entrepreneurs who want to stay ahead in a fast-changing digital world. Each week, we break down complex AI concepts into clear, bite-sized insights you can actually use. No jargon, no tech degree required. You'll discover real tools, real strategies, and real stories that show how AI can help you save time, boost profits, and unlock new opportunities in your business. Hosted by the team at Internet Marketing Services. This series is inspired by the book AI for Beginners Demystified by Samara, helping you understand, adopt, and thrive with AI. So grab your coffee, open your mind, and get ready to see how artificial intelligence can transform the way you work and compete. This is AI for Beginners Demystified, where the future of business starts today.
Welcome to AI for Beginners Demystified, the podcast that makes artificial intelligence simple, practical, and exciting. I'm Samara, author of the book AI for Beginners Demystified. I'm also the owner and president of Internet Marketing Services. I have over 18 years of online marketing experience, including SEO, content marketing, reputation management, and social media promotion.
And I'm Paul Stober. I'm the managing partner at Internet Marketing Services. I have extensive experience in website development, video production, and marketing, email automation, and sales funnel creation. In recent years, I've helped local businesses leverage artificial intelligence to streamline marketing, improve lead generation, personalize customer engagement, and making AI tools practical and profitable for business owners who want to stay ahead of the curve. If you run a small or medium-sized business, well, you've probably been absolutely swamped by the buzzword artificial intelligence.
Maybe you're feeling a bit intimidated, maybe wondering if it's just for Silicon Valley or, just how it applies to your bottom line.
Yeah, that feeling of overwhelm is completely understandable. There's so much noise around AI, it could seem really inaccessible.
Right.
But today we're going to try and cut through all that. We've synthesized a bunch of sources, focusing on insights from experts like you, Rick. You're the author of AI for Beginners Demystified. We want to give you a clear, practical roadmap for leveraging AI without needing a data science degree.
That's the mission then.
Yeah.
A practical roadmap.
So before we dive into the applications, let's just quickly nail down the core definition. What are we actually talking about when we say AI?
Simply put, AI is the simulation of human intelligence by machines.
Okay.
It lets computers do things that, traditionally require a human mind. Thinking, learning, recognizing patterns, understanding language, making decisions, and the interesting thing is you're probably already using it every day.
Absolutely.
Think about it. The recommendations Netflix gives you for your next binge watch, that's AI. The spam filter, keeping junk out of your inbox, AI again. Right. That voice assistant, Siri or Alexa AI, it's working away in the background, making life easier, often without you even realizing it.
Okay, so let's translate that definition into, dollar signs for the small business owner. Yeah, we really have to challenge this myth that AI is only for the tech giants. Is this truly relevant to, say, a local bakery or a two-person consulting firm?
Oh, it's beyond relevant. It's actually becoming standard practice. The data we pulled shows something like only 25% of small businesses are now using AI solutions in some way.
Only 25%? Wow.
Yeah, that's the majority of the market already engaging. And the financial returns seem, staggering. This isn't just a nice-to-have upgrade, is it? It looks like a hard investment. The research shows AI delivers an average of $3.50 in returns for every single dollar invested. That kind of ROI, it should immediately grab your attention.
It absolutely should. But let's make that $3.50 a bit more tangible for you listening. Where does that dollar actually go?
Often, that dollar is spent on maybe a low-cost monthly subscription to a tool like, say, a $20 a month AI customer service bot that handles 80% of routine questions, or maybe an automated email marketing tool that segments your list. That small investment frees up hours of expensive human labor.
That makes sense. It's operational leverage, and we're seeing huge cost savings too, aren't we?
Absolutely. Businesses are saving, on average, about $7,500 annually just by bringing these tools in.
Yeah.
And for a quarter of those businesses, the savings actually top $20,000 per year.
Wow.
And if you connect that to the bigger growth picture, organizations using AI specifically for marketing and sales, they're reporting 80% revenue growth alongside 20% cost reductions.
Okay. Hang on a second. 80% revenue growth sounds incredible.
It is.
Is that just for those massive companies with, endless cash flow? How does a small, maybe two-person operation in a non-tech field see those kinds of returns?
Well, that 80% is the average among the surveyed organizations that are actively using AI in sales and marketing.
Right.
So for a small business, that growth isn't necessarily about getting millions of new customers overnight. It's more about radically improving the efficiency with the customers you already have.
Oh, okay.
AI helps you personalize every interaction, basically ensuring the right message hits the right person at the right time.
Hyper-personalization?
Exactly. That drives retention and conversion rates up dramatically. That's where the growth comes from. AI gives you the scaling power of a big company, but with the lean team of an SMB.
So the payoff seems really clear, but why does the skepticism still exist?
Experts suggest there are common fears, right? Things like complexity, job displacement. That stops people from taking the first step. When you look at the main roadblocks, stopping people diving in, it usually comes down to that fear. The fear that the machine is coming to replace you.
Okay.
But the core message from, honestly, all our source material is unanimous on this. AI is a powerful tool to help. It's not a direct replacement for your employees or, your own creative decisions.
It's about augmentation, not abolition, making things better, not getting rid of people.
Exactly. And this isn't really new. If we look back at history, we see AI is on pretty much the exact same trajectory as other major technologies.
Like what?
Well, think about the skepticism around the automobile back in the early 1900s.
Okay.
People worried safety about the jobs of carriage drivers, stable hands.
Sure. The disruption.
Yeah. But the automobile became a symbol of a modern, efficient life.
And the same thing happened with computers, didn't it?
Precisely. Initially, resisted is too complex, too expensive.
Okay.
But computers ultimately transformed the world. They ushered in the information age.
Right.
So if you resist AI today, you genuinely risk being left behind. Not because you're bad at your business, but because your competitors are gaining these massive, scalable efficiency advantages by embracing the tool.
Okay. But none of those returns matter if the tech just feels like a black box.
Right? True.
So let's maybe crack open the hood a bit and see how these tools actually manage to learn and save you money. What are the moving parts?
Okay. Let's simplify the core component. Machine learning, or ML, this is essentially how the AI trains itself.
How it learns?
Yeah. Imagine you hire an apprentice, but instead of giving them a rigid instruction manual, you just give them millions of examples of, say, successful customer interactions or maybe sales data.
So they learn by spotting patterns?
That's basically it. Machine learning works by observing massive amounts of data, spotting patterns within it, and then making decisions based on those patterns. It doesn't need fixed preset rules for everything.
Right.
It figures out the best way to do the task by kind of experimenting with the data until it gets the results you want.
And the current superstar using ML is generative AI, the tools that create totally new things like ChatGPT.
Exactly. Generative AI takes that machine learning ability and uses these highly interconnected systems.
Okay.
We call neural networks because they kind of imitate how the human brain processes information.
Okay.
To actually generate new content. It's like having this incredibly articulate, highly trained apprentice who can write your blog posts, draft emails, even create unique marketing images just based on your instructions.
Wow.
Yeah. The output can include writing stories, articles, designing graphics, even producing music from scratch.
Which brings us directly to probably the single most important skill you need today, the art of the prompt.
Definitely.
If you can't talk to the AI effectively, well, it can't help you save time or earn that $3.50 ROI we talked about.
Absolutely. A prompt is just the instruction you give the AI tool. And one really powerful trick I suggest in my book is what I call the 3-word rule.
Okay.
It's a simple way to immediately control the tone or the complexity of the AI's output.
This sounds like an easy hack everyone can use right away. Give us an example.
Okay, let's say you need the AI to summarize some complex legal jargon for a client meeting.
Right.
You just add, like, I am 10 years old, to the end of your prompt. The AI simplifies its language instantly.
Clever.
Or if you need a really deep technical analysis of a competitor's website, you could add, like an engineer.
Got it.
It's a simple way to instantly tailor the response to who needs to read it.
But to get really valuable output, the kind that delivers that 80% growth, you probably need more than just 3 words.
Yeah. For that, you need what we could call smart prompt. This requires you, the business owner, to provide detailed context and, crucially, to break down complex requests into smaller logical steps.
So you can't just ask for a better social media strategy and expect magic.
No way. That'll just give you a generic, probably worthless outline.
Right.
Exactly. Let's take a specific small business example. Say you run a local consulting firm, maybe focused on sustainable energy. Instead of asking for a generic sales forecast, you create a smart prompt sequence. Step 1 might be analyze our key 3 sales data, identifying clients who purchase product A but not product B.
Specific.
Very. Then step 2, draft 3, personalized email subject lines targeting client A to upsell product B, highlighting the cost savings based on their known energy consumption.
Okay, that's targeted.
And maybe step 3, provide 3 specific bullet points detailing why product B complements product A for their specific industry.
So you're basically guiding the AI through a business process step by step.
Exactly.
You're asking for tactical execution, not just, high-level fluff.
And the step-by-step approach is what yields actionable results. Okay? However, and this is really important, this raises a crucial point we absolutely have to emphasize.
What's that?
Even with these smart prompts, critical human review is essential. The source material gives a really strong warning here. AI can produce plausible sounding but completely incorrect information.
Sometimes called hallucinations, right?
Yeah, exactly. It sounds so confident, so fluent, but it can be factually wrong.
That's a bit scary.
It means human review is absolutely essential before you accept any AI output as fact, especially if it relates to things like financial projections, legal documents, or any claims you make to customers.
So you provide the smarts, the AI provides the speed.
That's a great way to put
it. Okay, so we've covered the financial why, the functional how. Now let's make this really actionable. For the listener who's ready to start experimenting today, what are the concrete next steps?
Right. We have 3 clear steps for immediate action. First, just try the free tools that are out there.
Like which ones?
Services like ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, or maybe an image generator like Ideogram. There are free ways to just get your feet wet, familiarize yourself with how prompting works, what the AI can generate in terms of tone, complexity.
Okay. Step 1, play around with free tools. What's step 2?
Step 2, identify one very specific, maybe irritating pain point in your business that AI could potentially solve.
Be specific.
Yeah. If you run a local retail shop, maybe the problem is optimizing inventory orders based on, say, local weather forecasts.
All right.
If you're a service provider, maybe it's summarizing those long client meeting transcripts to pull out the actual action items. Pick one specific measurable target.
Got it. And step 3,
Start small. Launch a little pilot project to test how effective the AI tool is in addressing just that one problem.
like a trial run.
Exactly. If you use it to draft 3 personalized marketing emails, measure the open rate, measure the conversion rate compared to your old generic emails. Prove the concept before you invest more time or money in a bigger overhaul.
That sounds manageable. And if you want to keep learning beyond this deep dive, where should you turn for good foundational non-technical knowledge?
Yeah. There are some excellent resources designed specifically for non-experts. Check out Elements of AI. It's a free online course, gives a great foundation without getting bogged down in code.
Okay. Elements of AI?
Google AI also offers beginner courses like AI Essentials and Introduction to Generative AI. Also free, I believe.
Good resources.
And for community learning, if you like that sort of thing, there's the AI Automation Agency Facebook group. It provides a peer network for business owners, marketers, focusing on real-world automation.
Great tips. So this has been an incredibly clear roadmap, I think. AI is accessible, it's beneficial, it does require ongoing learning, but that fear of complexity really shouldn't hold you back.
No.
Especially because the financial returns seem too compelling to ignore.
Precisely. Look, if AI is already driving 80% revenue growth for the early adopters and generating that $3.50 return for every dollar invested,
Yeah.
the core question for every small business owner listening today isn't if your business will adopt it. I think that ship has sailed, right? The essential question is how fast you can adapt your current processes and train your team to integrate these tools effectively. Think about the legacy you want your business to have in this new intelligent age.
Okay, well, that was certainly a big first episode of our podcast.
Yeah.
This episode of AI for Beginners Demystified cut through the noise around AI, offering small and medium-sized businesses a practical roadmap for leveraging it without needing a data science degree.
We defined AI, explored its current widespread use, and highlighted the significant financial returns it offers, including an average of $3.50 for every dollar invested and 80% revenue growth for those using AI in marketing and sales.
We debunked common fears, emphasizing that AI is a tool for augmentation, not job displacement, drawing parallels to historical technological shifts like the automobile and computers.
Our discussion then delved into how AI learns through machine learning and generative AI, stressing the importance of effective prompting. We introduced the 3-word rule for controlling AI output and demonstrated how smart prompts can guide AI through complex business processes to yield actionable results, always with the caveat for critical human review to prevent hallucinations.
Finally, we provided 3 concrete next steps for listeners to start experimenting. Try free tools, identify one specific pain point, and launch a small pilot project.
We also recommended foundational resources like Elements of AI, Google AI's beginner courses, and the AI Automation Agency Facebook group for continued learning.
We covered a lot of ground today, showing that AI is not just for tech giants, but a powerful, accessible tool for every business owner ready to adapt and thrive. So, join us next time for another deep dive into topics that impact your business on the AI for Beginners Demystified podcast.
Thanks for listening to AI for Beginners Demystified, brought to you by Internet Marketing Services, helping small businesses harness the power of AI to work smarter and grow faster. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and visit internetmarketingservices.com to explore more AI tools, tips, and resources. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep demystifying AI.